Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Arrowhead. Here's Mecole Hardman. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Christian Wilkins. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot. It got his man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead. And his kick is
Dolphins, nothing. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
All right, Trey and
a fair catch for and taken successfully.
Getting blocked.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10
blocked
at their own 25-yard line.
Sanson got getting blocked.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard.
Let me get on, yeah. Let me get on this YouTube,
on the first play of the afternoon.
So we can go on.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
Put user in timeout.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Timeout. Samson, put user in timeout. I don't have time for that.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Play action now. Fitzpatrick.
I'll take that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate.
No, come on, bro.
It's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Bro, I'm finna block it off for real, bro. If y'all don't stop.
Repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Howard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Got a man open, that's Devontae Parker, complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, no breaking him in gently in his NFL debut. Folks wondered if guys like Darwin Thompson and Darrell Williams might factor in a bit more, but not week 1. 25 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown in Clyde Edwards-Helaire's Chiefs debut. Samuel Aguavin makes the stop.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Sure. Chiefs 7, Dolphins nothing.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Hold that thing, yes, sir.
6-yard line.
Let's go, Big Kelce.
That sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs,
goal,
3
big
passes.
boy.
All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
To kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Throwing Fitzpatrick. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack on first down, Fitzpatrick, and that'll be incomplete. Fitzpatrick took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Mike
And they'll get this
Gesicki.
well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Armani Watts brought him down. A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Fitzpatrick.
19-yard line.
He's got it. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. A strong, determined run there, Charles.
Such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Hardman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
All right, CD, I want to fit in your preseason predictions here. This is now our 5th year together in the booth. Hard to believe time flies, but it's an annual tradition that you tell us how you think things are going to shape up in each conference. Let's start with your thoughts on the AFC.
All right, let's start in the East. I like the Bills. In the South, I like Indianapolis despite their loss on opening day. In the North, I like Baltimore. And out West, of course, I like Kansas City. For wild cards, I like the Chargers coming out of the West. I think that in the East, New England is going to get the nod. And then out of the North, I'm taking Pittsburgh. Remember, we got that extra team in the playoffs this year. And then when the playoffs break down, I do think it's going to come down to Baltimore and Kansas City in the AFC. And Baltimore, by a nose, goes to the Super Bowl.
And just to be different from you, I like your conference championship matchup. I'll take Mahomes and the Chiefs heading back to the Super Bowl yet again.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Parker unable to get that one, and that'll bring up second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Fitzpatrick. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Ryan Fitzpatrick with a touchdown pass to Devontae Parker. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Sanders to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he...
They back. Okay. All right, they back. So,
here's Hardman on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll roll it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
That's straight fucking shit.
Mahomes going to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
The kick is
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Dolphins 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
30 seconds in. And take care of y'all.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Now you're back in time on my
We'll be
Nick.
back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gautin getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Appreciate y'all stopping by. Now you're back in timeout.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
Plays, bro.
Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Almost had it. The big lineman.
But come on.
Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Big lineman. Big lineman.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on 3rd down. And this is Parker, complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
From the 44, Fitzpatrick.
And
he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39.
Look at Ryan Fitzpatrick, slow ass. Come on, get in, fat boy. Bro, Ryan Fitzpatrick so fucking slow.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford.
Man, get away, Mike Gesicki, big ass
position
man.
means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
First down, Miami.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
All right, this gives us a chance, Charles, to go back to your playoff predictions. We covered the AFC. What do you see happening in the NFC?
All right, let's go with the division winners. Dallas in the East, Green Bay in the North. Let's see, New Orleans in the South, and out West, San Francisco. Wild cards, I think 2 come from out West. Arizona and Seattle. And the 3rd wild card, I think it's going to come from the South, and Tampa Bay gets in. Now, I don't believe Tampa Bay's going to the Super Bowl. I think New Orleans and Seattle will slug it out for the Super Bowl champs, and I'm going with New Orleans to find their way in.
Okay, so you got the veteran Breeze against Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl, and who ultimately do you have winning that one, CD?
Oh, yeah, the old head and the kid, right? I'm going with the kid in this one. In a Super Bowl classic, Baltimore wins the championship.
All right, just so I go on record, I mentioned I'll take the Chiefs, and I'm going to take them over the Packers. So I think we'll have another young and old QB mix. Packers, a little bit of a surprise getting in there, and I'll take Mahomes with a repeat title.
I love it. A rematch of Super Bowl I, which was called the NFL-AFL championship game. Actually, the World Championship game when they played it back in 1967.
Hey, snap the ball, cuz.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard.
I did a lot right there just to run the ball.
It's a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
The ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Ricky.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Howard on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Williams.
38-yard line.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 33. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. About 3 yards there to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Brought him down.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And
I forgot Matt Breida on this team. That boy's so fucking fast.
Who cares? Let's get out of here. Do something some other time. But
that nigga's so
like
fast,
to do something
man.
at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On Play action, Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
No, come on, Snead, don't be greedy. That's an interception.
They've been around the ball all game.
Swipe the ball.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Oh, no way. That was not supposed to fucking happen.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Down Miami.
No way! Come on!
Complete.
A 16-yard
I jumped the whole route and
the Dolphins
everything.
are able to cut into this lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it?
Oh.
Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
with the handoff to Damian Williams.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Oh, he sure.
Those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10 and 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw, Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Look at that.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mahomes to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Raekwon Davis.